What's up, guys? How are you doing? I just got back. I went to Staten Island. It's a borough in New York State. New York have five boroughs. Five boroughs. That's Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, and Staten Island. So I'm in Staten Island right now. I'm going back to Brooklyn. I came here to run some errands. So now I'm gonna go back to Brooklyn, but I'm gonna go through the Verrazano Bridge. The Verrazano Bridge is a bridge connecting Brooklyn and Staten Island. So right now, you can see the sign right here that says East Verrazano Bridge. Yeah, that's what I'm taking. That will lead me straight to the Verrazano Bridge, then cross over straight to Brooklyn. So, like I said, New York State, or New York State is a very big state. So a lot of people don't understand how New York is set up. I live in Brooklyn. I've been in America for 24 years now, and the first time I came, I stopped at JFK. I dropped at JFK. Then my aunt lives in Brooklyn, so I went to Brooklyn. I won't forget that day. It was Church Avenue. So when I got off the plane on JFK and I was heading towards Church Avenue in Brooklyn, when I came outside from the airport, it was a different ball game. It just looked like Lagos. I'm like, wow, this place just looks like Lagos. I don't mean like Lagos, but it's like a city. It's a very, it's flyovers, yellow cabs, different kind of, different kind of things similar to a big city. So I felt right at home. So I took a taxi that day back to Brooklyn, and I said to myself, I think this is where I'm going to stay, because my intention was I wanted to go to Texas to go stay. But when I came to Brooklyn, I realized, oh my God, I'm a city boy. You get what I'm saying? I'm a city boy. I'm a Brooklyn boy, man. Brooklyn is this is where I belong. And what really captured my mind was the diversity. There was Chinese food, there was black people. I remember, I won't forget one thing that made me, I was so surprised. I was looking out through the window, and I saw this Nigerian guy driving a cab, and he came out and he was arguing with one woman like, give me my money, give me my money. You get Chris, they worry you, give me my money, give me my money. I was like, see that German for here. So kind of like, so when that kind of opened up my eyes, and I saw the diversity. There are people from Jamaica, from Trinidad, from St. Vincent, from Yemen, name it. Every race, everybody you can think of lives in Brooklyn. Everything is, you have the corner stores, they call it deli. That's where you could go buy your tea, your bread, your morning breakfast. And what we are known for in Brooklyn is the bacon, egg, and cheese. Sausage, bacon, egg, and cheese, or sausage, egg, and cheese, or bacon, egg, and cheese. So my favorite is bacon, egg, and cheese, okay? So now, the diversity, you have the Chinese restaurants right around the corner, you have the supermarkets, you have the deli, you have the subway, you have the dollar cabs and everything. So it was like everything you need was in one space. You want to go to Manhattan, you want to take the train, it's just right there, boom, you take the 2 train and you are there. You understand what I'm saying? So I felt right at home in Brooklyn, and since then, for the past 24 years, I've not moved to anywhere. I've not gone to any. I traveled, a couple of states. I've been to North Carolina. I've been to Washington D.C. I've been to Pennsylvania, New Jersey. I've been to so many places in America, but like the only place I felt at home was Brooklyn. I've tried several times to say, okay, let me go to North Carolina one time. Let me go see how that place is, and see if I can move over there. But when I got there, it was so slow. It was so quiet for my liking. because being a city boy in Nigeria and lived in Brooklyn for a while, so it was like I can't do this. So I came back to Brooklyn again. So to me, anybody who lives in Staten Island, I don't consider them to be New Yorkers. I consider them to be from outside New York. You know what I'm saying? From outside New York. So I almost missed my exit right there. It happened to me yesterday, but today, you won't catch me again. So now we are approaching the Verrazano Bridge. You have the upper level and the lower level. I'm gonna follow the lower level. Okay, the lower level. Maybe by tomorrow, I'm gonna make a trip also to Staten Island. I'm gonna take the upper level so you guys can see a feel of it. As a matter of fact, tomorrow when I'm going to Staten Island, I'm gonna go from the upper level and come back from the upper level. Okay, so there's two levels. All of them lead to the same place, but sometimes, I'm afraid of heights, so I'd rather be on the lower level, so I don't have to see the bridge, the arc, and all kind of stuff, So now we are approaching the toll gate. See, the toll gate here is different. The toll gate is different. So if you look to my left, you're gonna see the Verrazano Bridge. So we're gonna continue our journey. So this is the lower level entrance. We're about to enter the lower level of the Verrazano Bridge. So I'm heading back to Brooklyn. That's the only place I feel comfortable. That's where I feel at home. So now we are on the bridge per se. This is the bridge right now. I'm on the lower level. So I'm gonna stay on the far left lane, because that's the lane that takes me to the Belt Parkway. The Belt Parkway leads me to Canarsie area in Brooklyn. That's where I stay. You understand? So right now we are on the Verrazano Bridge. This is the lower level, okay? Like I said, I promise you tomorrow I'm gonna go to Staten Island. I'm gonna go on the upper level and come back through the upper level, so you guys can have a feel of it, okay? But right now, this is the lower level. I'm going back through the lower level. Then maybe in 2 days' time, on Friday, I'm gonna go to Staten Island again, but I'm gonna follow the lower level, so you can get a feel of the lower level going back and forth and the upper level going back and forth. You understand? So right now, you see the sign. It says Brooklyn. So we're on our way. It's a smooth ride. I'm having fun. I can't wait to get to Brooklyn. That's where I live. I love Brooklyn. I swear to God, man, I will never leave Brooklyn. I will never leave Brooklyn. So now, the next, this is the JFK left lane. If you're going to JFK, it's the same route that we're going to take, going back to my house. Okay. So now we are still on the Verrazano Bridge. I don't really remember how many miles the Verrazano Bridge. You see that the light that says Belt Parkway is still on the left. This is where I'm going to Belt Parkway. Okay, so I love New York. I love Brooklyn, and the funny thing about immigrants, you see, when we live in New York, a lot of people come here. They go to the 42nd Street. They went to Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. They go to the Empire State Building. They go to the Statue of Liberty. But we who live here in Brooklyn or New York, we don't really, care for all this stuff. It's crazy. We have so much stuff in Brooklyn, in Manhattan, everywhere that people travel all over the world as stories to come and experience. And we live here in the borough. I've lived there for 20-something years, and I've never been to the Statue of Liberty. Can you believe that? I only went to the Empire State Building one time because I was supposed to work over there, so I went for the interview. So I went there. That was my first experience. That was the first time I ever went there. Even for the job interview, I wouldn't even have gone there. Yeah, for the second street, I've been there. Yeah, I look around once or twice. That was at the early time when I came. But right now, I don't have any feel for all those things. That's the thing about living in New York. So right now we just got off the Verrazano bridge. Now we're on the Belt Parkway heading back to Brooklyn. You know, it was a short ride, but it's a long ride also. Okay, to your left you could still see part of the Verrazano bridge. So you know, we're about to hit the Belt Parkway right now. Okay, yeah, now we are in the Belt Parkway. Okay, party. I hate the Belt Parkway because of the traffic. Today I was an hour late for my appointment because of the traffic. So now the GPS had to take me inside the town and cut. It was just crazy, you know. But it's always clear during the weekends, like on Saturday, Sunday is very free because nobody goes to work much. And this Verrazano bridge, it takes me almost 500 to 750,000 cars every day going back and forth. So without that bridge, Staten Island is cut off from the the state itself. You understand? So you know, now we are now on the Belt Parkway. So guys, hope you enjoyed the ride. Okay, so tomorrow, like I promised you guys, I'm gonna go to Staten Island tomorrow morning, but I'm gonna go through the low. As a matter of fact, let me rephrase it. I'm gonna go through the lower bridge on the lower level tomorrow. I'm gonna go there on the lower level, and when I'm coming back, I'm gonna come back from the upper level, and then on Friday when I'm going back, I'm gonna go from the upper level, so you have a feel of the lower level and the upper level. Okay, so guys, have a wonderful time. Okay, mwah.